30-year mortgage rates are coming back to new 2-year lows. Real estate expert Rick Sadle with Keller Williams Realty and SadleRealEstate.com is with us. Good morning, Rick.
Hey, good morning.
All right, we understand rates have come down about a full percentage point since May. So, barring a few bobbles here, what's the story today?
Well, yeah, I mean, we all know about the Fed's big rate cut of 0.5%, right? And market activity has been picking up, but that's because interest rates have been on a really slow grind downward for the past, I don't know, number of months. Interest rates are down to the lowest they've been in a couple of years. But I think really why the activity is picking up right now is because public perception has changed. What I mean is people think of the Fed cutting interest rates as cutting mortgage rates, and that's not really true, right? The Fed cuts the overnight lending rate, and that usually corresponds to mortgage rates. But really, interest rates have been down for the past number of weeks. But the news story in terms of the media has been the Fed's quest to control inflation. And when the media finally announced that the Fed had cut the rates, then the public finally started to catch up and realize mortgage rates were down. So the phone calls have really started to come in, both to us in terms of buyers and to mortgage brokers in terms of refinances and purchase loans. Everything's starting to just pick up.
Interesting. Also had a report on inflation, by the way, Rick, that was within 0.1% of where the Fed was hoping to get that. So that's more good news in terms of everything being balanced. Speaking of balance, timing when it comes to mortgage rates and prices, that's worth another conversation.
Yeah, I think my answer is always the same, right? Which timing any market can be a challenge, whether it's stock market, the housing market, right? What happens is, like right now for the housing market, people want to wait for the interest rates to come down. They want to time that. But when they do, the excitement that's starting to happen now comes to pass. So prices start to go up. So if you try too hard to time the market, you end up losing, right? Really, it all comes down to affordability, right? Can you afford to buy the house you want? Well, then you should probably buy it. If you can't, then you probably shouldn't. And really, the best way to determine that is not timing, but it's to reach out to a mortgage broker that you know, like, and trust, and have a consultation and figure out if your entire financial scenario works to buying a house right now. If people don't know one, they can reach out to my office. We can connect them. But really, I think that's the best way to quote unquote time it.
Well, timing is everything. You or I are not the first people to say that, but it's true. It's true in the housing market as much as anywhere.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. But timing needs to correspond to your personal scenario and whether or not it works, not just what the market's doing, right?
You got that right. All right, Rick, thanks for that update. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
That is Rick Sadle, real estate expert with Keller Williams Realty and SadleRealEstate.com.